We will start here with Ms. Dawn Moncrief of A Well-Fed World, the founder and executive director. It's a hunger relief and animal protection organization, partners with and financially strengthens vegan feeding programs for people in need. She holds 2 master's degrees from the George Washington University, one in international relations, another in women's studies. So we've got another intersectional person up on the stage here. And she focused on economic development. Her work highlights the ways in which the levels of meat consumption in the US and internationally exacerbate global hunger and climate change. And she draws attention to the ethical and environmental misconceptions in gifting animals for food in poor countries and the hoax of humane marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, Dawn Moncrief.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Farm. And thank you all for being here, our biggest crowd yet since I've been doing the conference, and really ever. And I've been attending the conference since 2001, so I'm really excited to see so many people, and so many new people, and so many returning people. And as animal advocates, again, we have a lot of new people, so I'm not quite sure who's been exposed to what, but we sometimes get accused of not caring about people. And overwhelmingly, that's not the case. So I do actually personally know a few exceptions, but overwhelmingly, the kindest people towards other people are also the kindest people towards animals. And in 2009, I founded A Well-Fed World specifically to make the connections between human suffering and animal suffering, and specifically the connections between meat consumption in wealthy, high-consuming countries, high-income countries, and hunger in low-income countries. So we do that in a research way, in a targeted outreach way. I'll be speaking on those issues at 4:30 on Saturday in the Hidden Victims session. And some of you may have heard of statistics that says, well, if Americans eat so much less meat, if we eat 2% less meat, then that's going to free up enough resources to feed the world's hungry. And the world's hungry is about 1 in 7 people. So if we look around about the seats, that's about 1 out of every aisle. And I'm not talking a little hungry, I'm talking about acute, chronic, on the verge of starvation hungry. And if you talk about hunger in a broader sense, it's more than double or triple as far as need goes. And so it's not that easy. We don't want to simplify. That's one of the reasons I like to do this work with vegan communities, is not to oversimplify that issue. Obviously, if we eat less meat, it doesn't free up the resources and we send them to poor countries. But there is a direct connection in that those countries will actually export food. So they are exporting meat, dairy, eggs, food for feed, to create meat and other animal products for wealthy consumers in other countries, because animals consume much more food than they produce. So there's a very real connection. We literally outbid the poorest of the poor and raise food prices. So again, I'll speak more of those issues. I have information that's going to be at our table. We have a double table on the 2nd floor in the hallway. Just look for the teal and the orange. We're hard to miss. We're also in the program, hard to miss, teal and orange. And time is short. Okay, Plans for Hunger, it's a direct alternative to Heifer International. So, yeah. People love feeding programs over the holidays. This way the people you love can give to feeding programs and not some crazy animal charity, to feeding programs that are vegan, that don't compromise your values, and you can give to their issue to feeding without compromising your values. And it's not self-serving. I pick out 4 amazing groups, 3 international, 1 US. We give 100% to these feeding programs. So they're amazing. It's called Plans for Hunger. Again, sign up on our website or on our table, teal and orange, and our website is just new, so you might want to check it out, even if you haven't seen the old one. The new one's really exciting. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dawn. I should mention that Dawn held this position before I did. She hired me at Farm as our executive director, so we go back quite a ways, and she knows...
He was this big when he started.